When I was in the oil industry, part of the things we were taught was to analyze the economy of Nigeria and to also see the actual price of petroleum products on the retail market consistent with the price of crude as quoted by Platts or routers. Because 70% of what translates to what we call petroleum product pricing is determined by the price of crude. Are you there? And it happens to be that crude oil is bought in dollars. So the moment the value, the comparative value of the naira falls, even if the price of crude is constant, the price of these products will go up. Do you understand the little economics there? As at the time that President Goodluck was president of Nigeria, we hit the height of our prosperity as a nation, as far as I can remember. And I'm 46 years old. All right? We hit the height of our prosperity. And when we hit the height of our prosperity, based on economic permutation, our economy did not yet have the stature to handle fuel subsidy removal. Are you following my logic? We were in recession when the subsidy was removed. There is no way any man can lift up his head in that arrangement. These are the horns that scatter Jerusalem and Judah, so that no man can lift up his head. It was when our office was established that we could tell arithmetically what and what component adds up together that translates to petroleum product pricing. Prior to that time, it was a vague, it was amorphous. Anything that was quoted, that was what it was. So at this rate, and if we look at the economic strategies put in place to liberate us, you will know that there are horns. There are horns that have been unleashed with the assignment of scattering Jerusalem and Judah. Salvation is not near if we check the handwriting on the wall. Hallelujah. Are you there? But you see, when the horns were manifested, the horns were designed to be an obstruction from the possibility of actualization. Can you, if we check all the people in this hall, in this very place, if you are a medical doctor, let me see your hand up. Just wave like this. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 medical doctors. 8. Put your hands down. Huh? 9 medical doctors. Just in this place. Among these medical doctors that are present, if you are a consultant, that means you are a professional in your field. Let me see your hand up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 3 consultants. I'm just trying to give you an idea of our human capital capacity. If you are a pastor and you pastor a congregation and you are present here, let me see your hand up. See the number of pastors in this place. What else? Lawyer. You are a barrister. Called to the bar. 1, 2, 3. That means if we have a court case now, we don't need to. Barrister Kasa. Those are our elders in the university. All right? Barrister Totti. But in spite of the fact that we and the circumstances under which these degrees were acquired are testimonies, battles, but horns were released to render useless every attempt, every possibility that is supposed to be attached to your self-development. I told you that I was in the oil industry, all right? Do you know this nation called Nigeria is sitting on gas? We have small oil, plenty of gas. In fact, the gas that is in Nigeria, Europe can use it for heating until Jesus comes back. There's no question of exhausting it. Do you know how many mineral resources are hiding in our soils? I took inventory of one of the poorest states in Nigeria, Kogi State. In terms of minerals, in terms of resources that we can stumble on by nature, we are the highest on the chart. And it happens to be that that is the part of the country I'm from. In fact, I went to preach among my people. The young boys and girls, they have never seen a car like my own. So they were happy coming to touch. I wept. I wept. Jesus Christ. And when I was born in the year 1977, Nigeria had so much money, we didn't know what to do with it, that we had to invite all the countries around in West Africa to send their gods here so that we can celebrate their gods. The spirit of voodoo from Benin Republic, they transported it. These are horns. They are horns that scattered Judah, scattered Jerusalem. So your potential doesn't matter. Your capacity does not matter. Because there are horns in the land. If we take the microphone and pass it on from person to person, you will hear testimonies of inability to achieve capacity, maximum capacity utilization. Now we went as far as the UK and we picked up a master's degree. We went to South Africa. We got a second master's degree. But we came back to the land of horns. And the land of horns made nonsense of all the personal development that we have committed ourselves to. Are you still with me? These are horns. So God gives the prophet an insight into the situation. Then we began to realize that the troubles and the woes of the land transcended political issues. We're going to bring judgment on horns.
Thanks for joining us. Feel free to follow us for more life-refreshing teachings.